In modern terms, you'd say she's trapped. The men in her life keep her wrapped. Her graduation ceremony ended with a lid, put in a jar by the one who was not outbid. Wouldn't you have more dreams and hopes than feeling like every moment is under 1,000 telescopes? There's a wall that up it is impossible to climb. The lights are all off because it's past bedtime. It's hard to scale when you're in armor, and to hide when you shine like a charmer. She was locked in her mother's cage, never toiling enough for a living wage. She couldn't own even the iron key that would unlock the weight from around her knee. Clutching onto her, something burned as the cloth in the machine turned and turned. Someone misplaced all her shoes and socks. Why, I felt like I was breaking into Fort Knox. How many women have ever visited fairyland? I felt empty as I extended my hand. I asked in a pause, wouldn't you like to be wild? I was baffled by my response as she smiled. In a moment for her you might call a point of pride. She never ventured outside. She needs a woman to crash her plane, leave the remains of her campaign. She's never thought to take a hike, to show her what dirt under her fingernails is like. She says, I've got everything I need right here. I've never seen the need to go outside my sphere. If this fan can't save me, what will I discover sitting under a tree? I don't care if I don't have expertise, or that I never felt through my fingers the breeze. Didn't you learn about all the bugs that sting? I'm not gonna waste all my comfort for a fling. I won't follow you out to the mound, because right now I have no fear of being drowned, and the riots and subjugations are out of frame. Nothing here puts me in the danger of flame. I tell her about a possible world tour, but there's nothing I can do to assure her anxieties of all the other nations, saying they all have problems in their foundations. When the door shut, I felt alone. I didn't have to see her to know she was at the grindstone. I don't know, maybe she needed a guide. She still never ventured outside. He put his finger on the globe. His face I started to probe. I felt like here was something suspicious, but I had to admire how he was ambitious. There was something about his portions that was driving in me some contortions. I walked behind them onto the ship and saw how he was equipped for the trip. Don't you know where we're headed? And that's when I heard the answer I dreaded. He carried the bags with muscles of which I was resentful, and he made the biggest scares uneventful. For me, he picked the biggest flower, that I thought it should be in a bower. He gave me a drink on the first day of the week. I told him he should have the name of a peak. He just winked, and at first I was confused. Around all of South America we had cruised. I hadn't even caught a show yet, or found a place where I could go into debt. The champagne was missing from my room, and then it all struck me with a boom. Her name wouldn't be known worldwide if she had never ventured outside.